Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. Our Bhakti line is a relation. Start with relation. Sanatan. This is the Sanatan. Relation is the Sanatan, Bhakti. Second, Parayojan is devotion.
Avideya.
Yeah. Devotion is Deha physically also, and when you go to the higher also is the devotional practice is there. Service also. So devotion we learn from Deha to Avideha. In Deha, if you are not devoted, you cannot do in Avideha. You don't know how to do it. And the goal is, Prem is Parayojan. Means the goal is love, Prem. Prem is the goal. This is bhakti, devotional practice. Sambandha, devotional practice, is a sadhana, and sadhya is a prem. Sadhana and sadhya we say, na? Sadhana, sadhya, English, what is that?
Sadhana is the practice and sadhya is the goal of that practice.
Right. That is prema. Goal of our life is also prema. But selfless, not my self-interest, not for sense-enjoyment. That is not a prem or not, what you say. This is nothing. It's a material concept of that. Vyar concept.
Worldly.
Worldly. You have to mold again to that gold. It's a gold. But this gold need one more change to mold again, melt it and mold it nicely. To selfless love. Understand, my dear friend?
So the only difference between the worldly and the spiritual love is the quality guru.
Yes.
But it's the same
one
love.
One for self-enjoyment and one for you. This is the difference. Atma Sukh Pritivancha Dhare Kamna and Krishna Sukh Pritivancha Dhare Premna. Means Krishna Sukh Pritivancha, I see every place Krishna. So I want to please you. That is a prema. And Atma Sukh Pritivancha means my satisfaction, I want to enjoy, is a kama. Why this name come? Krishna Sukha Pritivancha Dhare Premna. For your pleasure when I do is a prema. What is the difference between prema and kama? For my pleasure is a kama, and for your pleasure is a prema. Yeah.
Oh Sashimukhi, moon-faced girl, after your bath, may I gently and carefully wipe the water from your tender limbs with fine towels as the borders of your fish-like eyes joyfully move in all directions.
From border, I'm putting the towel to fish like that. Meditation. These are meditation. Easy of the nature by living in this material body to meditate in these things, very easy. So Swami make easy our life. Not in philosophy, not going fighting. Base is love, base is relation, base is your love in action and live in the love. Wow. Relation makes you to be in love, to be close, to understand each other. But outside, people interpret different way. If you do everything, you don't do this, no devotional practice, no spiritual life. Emptiness will be there. Because we need rasa. Yesterday evening was that. Rasa. Change the rasa is a rasa sar. You can open big light also.
Lightning.
I have no problem. Yeah? See?
If you read rasa from back to front, it becomes sada or
Sara
a lake.
means reservoir.
Reservoir.
We are searching rasa we want in our life to go to the reservoir. From where this rasa is coming? And the rasa is in when the conjugal lovers are meeting each other and they exchange their loving exchange, that is the rasa. God cannot give rasa. He is nirasa without my song. She is the reservoir of the rasa. Shyam Kund is if not water is going from Radha Kund, it will become empty. And he also not gives Shyam Kund water, it gives to the Lalita Kund, other Kunda, other places. Means this is the teaching. We cannot keep this rasa in ourselves. We have to distribute this. You have to give it. How you can store it? So we take time to realization, means I want to clean my reservoir, storehouse, container, small container,
Your heart.
to clean it. You clean the kunda, you clean the place, and you want to make the size bigger to store it.
The heart
Yes.
becomes bigger.
Heart reservoir to accept that. We never accept anything. What is my interest, we accept. What is not my interest, not accept. So we make the bigger. Cleaning means we have to be selfless. Selfless can accept anything, good or bad, everything. So good, bad means what is not for my pleasure, I accept that. So cleaning is making more clear to reserve, to keep it good. And I can enlarge the size of the storage.
First you get the garbage out, Gurudev. Then you
Yes, cleaning is
then you get
garbage
space. Then you get space.
Yeah,
And then you get more capacity to hold.
yeah. Cleaning is garbage out. Many garbage are stored. Many blockage are stored. What blocks me to live in the flow? To keep the relation, tolerate the relation, to be loving and exchangeable. Many blockage we create. Ego is a blockage. He's hurt me, I will not keep this relation. Are foolish. Hurt? What hurt? One time my grandfather, he was a king, and one ordinary person come to him and he starts shouting in his room and he start talking the bad words to him. When he doing this, loudly talking with the king, then the two police come from this security guards, and he wants to control, and they want to put him in jail. I said, what you are doing? To the security guard. He said, no, it's to put him in prison. He said, no. He has a right to talk with me. He is my children. And what he said bad? He is telling something what he is feeling pain. He said, bad to you also. So what? Bad to me? Like, I clean it. There is no problem. Go. This is the cleaning. So much bhajan he is doing that he was clean always, and he see in positive direction. No blocking was there. And when his behavior he see, he start catching the feet and crying, and he want to take shelter of my grandfather. He said, I never see like you anyone in my life. He also feel that he is guilty. He said, I'm very guilty. He said, no, nothing. Your love, I can feel it. Go on. He said, I want to follow your instruction. He said, if you want to do, be vegetarian and chant Mahamantra and give Diksha to you. Chant. And you become a good devotee. So reservoir and cleaning is a process. Takes time to clean, to make the big place to receive the mercy. For what? To go in relation. Go in love in action. And live in love. That's it. This is the teaching of Chaitanya. Right, Suniti? Prem is the prayojan, and the behavior of mind has to be in love in action. Action in love is devotion. Bhakti, what is bhakti? Bhakti, listen, foreign language, Hindi word, bhakti is some very complicated thing. You have to wake up at 4 and you have to become little fanatic and you have to go to Harinam street and make the crazy behavior
Shave your hair.
and shave your hair and behave crazily, then you are bhakta. No! Love in action is the bhakti. You don't want to do this, so you are doing outside.
Means when you don't do it from the deep level, you are not into it. External show off of some religious behavior.
Yeah.
So, may I gently and carefully wipe the water from your tender limbs with fine towels, as the borders of your fish-like eyes joyfully move in all directions. And then, with goose pimples of ecstasy on my body, after covering your hips with a red silken petticoat.
You see? Why this meditation? Because if you see the hips of Swami, if you have a desire to see that,
The hips.
Hips of Swami, you will forget to see other hips. Are What you want to see? Fish like eyes. See the fish are like eyes in the Swami, the best fish like eyes. The softest body. Touch that now. You will forget to think for other. And not mine. It's not satisfying you. See the hips of Swami and touch this. You will forget to think other thing in the world. You never see that hips. Out of imagination, hips you can touch because you become the servant of Radhika. There is no hiding. Because you are servant, why to hide? She no hide from you. Meditate. You don't believe, then touch and mop it. This is the meditation. So, luckies are manjaris. Never. You can believe that is possible, my dear. How this possible? That to make possible in life. Why? Because in the male body, we cannot do this even to your closest partner. But in the female, if you become female body, you develop your female body. And female body is your spiritual body. Is not material body is female. Your spiritual body, Siddha Deha, spiritual body is a female body. Your Sarup, when you start living in Sarup, you have a many opening in a spiritual way. Really you know the love in action and living in love. That's the beauty. Go on.
After covering your hips with a red silken petticoat.
Now I want to cover your hip. Why I covered your hip? All are not qualified to see, so I covered that hip. That I covered to make more beautiful to see to others. I covered your hip. You make me qualified, Swami, Radhike, that I can see this. I am so fortunate.
Red silk, good hip.
Red means passionate. Color of red means passionate. Why I covered with the red silk? Because when the Krishna will see, your lover will see, he will become more passionate. I want to create the passion, and I am covering to you because it's so beautiful. Without covering, passion not be created. So I covered this silk for your boyfriend, for your lover, who become more passionate when he see in red color.
And then, may I cover all your limbs, from your head down, with an incomparably beautiful blue sari.
Wow. Why I cover with blue sari to you? Because you always think that blue is surrounding to you, covered to you. And this blue is nothing, your lover. His color is blue. So you feel that you cover with your lover in the form of blue sari. You are never separate with your lover. This is the meditation, my dear. Love and lover's story. There are. What a great mercy of Chaitanya. You cannot talk this in European world. They will become more crazy and that talker, they will think that all you foolish man. But Vrindavan is a place to talk openly, no botheration, because you are pure here. Your mind is pure, you can understand this. This is the land, this is the earth for this. This earth is made for this because of the touch of Radhika. If you will not go in this, then what you come for? Only for parikrama or what?
Aloo paratha.
Aloo paratha? Gobi paratha? This is for that.
Sri Gauranga accepted Raghunath Das as one of his own dear disciples by giving him his string of Gunja beads and his rock from Govardhan Hill.
You see? Everything is a meaning. Kunja beat is a Radhika, Harsa. And rock is a meaning, is a rock, is a name, Govardhan. Go means your senses, Bardhan means increase the desire of your senses. Why you go to Govardhan? I am not telling. Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Maharaj is telling and shouting and jumping in his chair. You know Govardhan meaning? To all his sannyasi. They say, no. Govardhan, Govardhan, develop your sense desire. So develop your sense desire. The whole life I listened that to stop your sense desire, and he said develop your sense desire. I was surprised. Also I am sitting because of sannyas I have shared here too. I said, what happened today? He said, that sense desire in your sarup to develop. In your siddha deha, develop your sense desire. If you not develop your sense desire, material body will never stop you. Develop your sense desire is meaning of Govardhan. If you not grow the desire of your spiritual body senses, material body senses will never leave you. Do any sadhana. You can cut the iron through the iron. If you want to cut any what is disturbing you, go in a spiritual loving exchange, they will finish all. You want to see? You want to see a beautiful face? You want to see from your spiritual eyes to Krishna Swami face. See, if you want to see the beautiful ear, eyes, face, see her face. You want to see the hip? See the hip of Swami, see it open, and go and mock the hip if you have a spiritual body. And when you will see, you will become mad to always to live in that service. That is the spiritual life. Govardhan, Govardhan. Why he give Gunjamala? Take the love shelter. Shelter of the love. And Govardhan Sila is the increase your spiritual body, sense desire. Bardhan, increase, right Hindi? Bardhan means, bolo bhai, Bardhan means increase, right? You know Hindi, right? Increase your Bardhan. Go. Huh? Yeah, Bardhan. Increase. Go means senses. Bardhan.
Go higher with your spiritual senses.
Govardhan. Why you keep Govardhan? Spiritual. Increase your spiritual sense desire. If you have no desire, means no greed. Greed means desire. Very hidden meaning. Sadhu says something, meaning is very deep.
We have to learn to understand, no?
That's the point. Greed means to increase your desire. That is greed, right or not? We use this word every place. My greed is this. My greed is this. My greed is this. But about this greed, I greed it for that.
Burn for it.
Huh?
Burn for it.
Burn for it. And when this comes, when we have a relation, sincere relation. And when I will get the sincere relation? When I will practice to behave in material body, sincere relation.
Foundation.
This is the foundation. Everything is a foundation based. What is relation is a without two relation can work. Without closeness relation works. Without love relation works. Without devotion relation works. These are the basic things. And the goal of life is prem. Without prem, relation works. This is the diamond. In material life, what about the spiritual life? When you will come in your spiritual body, it also works like this. Right or not? I serve, I am close to you, and I can see, I can touch, and I can feel it, but I am covering for your lover that he create the passion to see you. Red color. And blue is for you because you always see blue. You always want to be close to the blue. And this color meaning blue means Krishna. So your lover name is Krishna, so you want to see blue, so I covered with blue to you. This is the feeling of Manjari, of song. All time.
Yes.
Sitting in toilet, meditate. Or sleeping, meditate. Doing some work, meditate. All the time, 24/7 is a meditation. When it will happen, then your greed is growing. If it's not coming, all the time meditation, greed is not there, you are still, some rituals are there. You want to become religious, you want to become fighter, to fight with others for some ideas or projects are there. Then project will be there. I have this project to do, that project to do, this project to do. But if you have this 24/7, all project will be automatic will happening. If you don't believe, you do and see. All project will come. You will surprise that what is happening to me. You will see that I am a puppet and some is playing me. Everything is happening more beautiful than before, but is happening something. Surprising. anyone can dream to do that. But because you become puppet, you become close, you are in relation, you understand your identification, then you have a free to enter for this service. This is not love in action. This is not devotion. Your love in action is not there. That is the closeness. When you forget to hide something from your lover. Right. Actually.
So much oneness in love.
Yeah. That to realize. Which book is this? You see. This is the only book to go. If you have some greed in life, there is only two books exist in the spiritual life, beautiful, what I assess. One is Radha Sudhanidhi and one is Bilal Kusumani. If you miss the prema in your life, read the Prema Bhakti Chandrika. If your mind is jumping here and there and here and there for many things, read the Stavavali, Manasiksha, Stavavali. How to control your mind is telling that. It's a specific book for a specific subject.
This is the mercy Gudi.
If you want to be fixed in Radhika, Radha Rasura. If you want to identify your spiritual body, Bilal Kusumani. You want to live in your spiritual body, only this is the book to practice. And not much to read. Half paragraph you read and meditate. It's not a reading book, it's a meditation book. By the mercy of saintly person, Rasik, you will understand. No qualification required that you how many life you are devotee or how many years you are devotee. Now I start and you understand. It's the nature of the soul to do this. Nature of soul, that mind has jumping here and there. Then Stavavali say, every place say, my enemy is my mind. The Stavavali start to say that no, mind is your friend. Behave like a friend. Engage to the friend in some due practice. The mind is a friend, not enemy. You care more to the friends than enemy. You think for enemy also, but if he is a friend, you care more. So you have to care to the mind more, to that he can help you. You see, Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada is writing in 13, 14, 12th chapter, that mind and
Heart.
Mind and your consciousness, intelligence has to be in agreement. Mind is there. Mind and my intelligence has always conflict. They have no agreement. My suggestion, read that Bhagavad Gita 12th chapter 13, 14 to 26 and try to understand. This is we practice. This is devotional practice. This is a devotion, love in action. If you want to be in love and action, this is the thing. Only 6 things to do. If you want to understand love in action. Yeah. Oh my God. Where is the watch? Care about the watch?
Yeah, he's outside.
Who keep outside? What's the problem?
Maybe by cleaning.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yesterday we were cleaning, but machst du es am Schnur? Machst du es am Schnur?
Jai Radhe. No, your time is oh my God, 1. Radhe. Many are going to the Dr. Chaman going, our Janava. Radhe Radhe.